Hey guys, we're back, Buzzer TV. I'm Buzzer.
And I'm Alistair.
And we're here with a new season of Avatar The Last Airbender, book number 3.
Fire.
Episode 1. We are here. It's been a long journey. I'm super excited. You guys can check the next few episodes up on Patreon as well. And we here, man, because after that,
disappointment?
Well, the episode was epic.
Yes, it was.
The disappointment in Zuko is what we're trying to say.
Yes.
Because, wow.
Yep.
Like, wow. Zuko really pulled that shit. Like, this first episode better start off with Zuko betraying Azula. And getting Iroh the fuck out of there. Like, that's how the first episode should start. Or else I'm like, because there's no good's ever gonna come out of Azula, trusting Azula. Never, that shit never gonna happen.
Even May and Ty Lee shouldn't trust her.
Even her girls shouldn't trust her. But I feel like Ty Lee's like a fangirl of Azula.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been a fanboy of her since the last couple of episodes. So I gotta calm myself. Gotta calm and relax.
Anyways.
Anyway, so book 2. Just an overview of like what we thought of it, man. Like, holy shit, people were right. Book 2 really picked up from book 1. And we thought book 1 was awesome. Yeah. Like, we thought book 1 was awesome, but my book 2 was just on a. I felt like it just elevated. It just elevated.
It was like season 1, but like times 2.
It really just elevated, like from where season 1 left off of, and it's just really like for the very first episode. I remember it was just like the Iroh Zuko in the Azula meeting and how she was betrayed. You know, I knew so much about Iroh. We learned,
and all one point facing Azula when she was cornered,
and she like we thought like maybe Iroh died. So like wow, season like book 2 was amazing. It had so much great like. Build up,
fighting, emotion. You know,
just the Appa episode itself.
Just the Appa episode.
It brought
the plot twist.
The Appa episode was like wow, like holy shit. Like,
that was the saddest episode.
How many abuses Appa went through? You know, like he went through so much from that fucking the zoo guy, and then Azula, and then like the fucking random animals and shit. Like that trust, and then he met the Guru. I love how
and the Kyoshi at the end,
and the Kyoshis, which we don't know what happened to them yet.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to Suki. I don't know what happened to her girls. I'm pretty sure they can't just leave it off as just like, oh, we're never gonna see them again. They died. I hope not. I'd be disappointed if that's the case. But like because you know Sokka needs some answers. You know, obviously I feel like obviously they're gonna come back because now I just realized that Sokka, Suki, you know, Sokka still doesn't know.
I don't know. After what happened in the last episode, I'm not expecting anything anymore.
But then again, the last episode after like Sokka realized they're all fake, he probably realized like hey, like how did they get the Kyoshi, the dresses and everything, you know, and how did it, you know, so like. Maybe he realized that something happened to Suki. I don't know, you know. So like, I just realized that right now. So, and then we had Katara was amazing last episode. Like she was holding her own.
Definition of flawless. She almost took down Zola if Zuko didn't interrupt.
we just watched the last episode, so we're still like
a little bit down.
But then Katara was amazing. The way she held off everybody, Dai Li, Azula, and like and the way she you know that moment where she healed Aang. Because Aang got fucked up in the Avatar scene.
Aang got fucked up.
Really fucked up.
I think he would have died if Katara used that thing on Zuko. He would have been finished.
Oh,
you know,
you could only use that thing once.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know, so like it was like
that's actually crazy to think because if she used it on Zuko, the guy who caused all of this.
But then again, if you used it on Zuko, maybe it would have been for the better.
Or maybe Zuko would have actually teamed up.
You know, so like it's just one of those things.
It's one of those things you'll never know, but like it's just wow. It's so much deeper than what it seems, right? And this is like season 3 expectations. What like Ozai? Are we seeing this fucker's face?
I think we're gonna see.
Are we gonna see his face?
I think we're gonna see him. I think
he'll be more involved in the story because like first 2 books like we just see like we saw that flashback of his that he seemed like a snake, but we saw only half his face. Like,
well, this think about it. This season is gonna give
all tie everything up.
The mom, Zuko's mom leaving, how the mom, Katara's mom died, for example. Who Ozai actually is. How strong is he? What's gonna happen to the state, the Avatar state? Like all these answers is
the Avatar state, and like. And firebending, is he gonna master that?
So he got water down.
He's got earth down.
He got earth down. Also,
are we gonna see Double J again? Jung?
I don't know, man.
Because like we saw.
Low-key, what I was thinking? I was thinking that Zuko became a good guy
and taught Aang
and teach Aang, or Iroh's gonna join them and teach them. But I'm like, after what happens, it's like.
For me, man, like I really wanted Iroh to teach Aang
that makes
firebending,
sense,
but like at the same time, like I don't know how things are gonna materialize. But like we so far we just know of Double J, like that's the only guy who could like teach Aang, who taught him somewhat at the beginning, but then he promised to never do it again because he hurt Katara, it was out of control, and like man, it's just like my expectations are like man, Ozai's gotta go down. We're gonna sorry. You know, Ozai's gonna go down. He has to go down. Aang has to really do it up. We have, I'm assuming the comet. That's the thing. That's the whole thing they're worrying about. The plan to invade the Fire Nation. The solar eclipse. The Fire Nation plan. Like Azula is the king. She took over Ba Sing Se.
She's the queen of Ba Sing Se.
She's the queen of Ba Sing Se. Like, well, what are you gonna do about that? You know, like the Fire Nation are like at an all-time high right now. Like they got the Earth Kingdom capital under their control. Like
no, it's not just a Fire Nation. It's a Fire Nation plus a bit of the Earth Nation because they took over Ba Sing Se.
That's what I'm saying. Like
and she controls the Dai Li. So it's not just fire anymore. It's fire and Earth that she has under her leash.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not even that. It's like and we also have like the Water Tribe. Sokka's dad. He's got to somehow come into the picture. Like, I feel like everybody's gonna tie in. We're gonna get the whole story of like. The whole like how did Ozai become king? Obviously he assassinated his dad and stuff. I want answers. You know, this season is gonna be the season of answers, the book of answers, right?
And probably gonna be the best season of all. Honestly, all these answers are.
It has to be. You know, it's the last season. It's so bittersweet. We have one season to go, man. I feel so sad, but you know, all great things.
We learned a lot. Honestly. Iroh's wisdom, other people's wisdoms.
You know, but hey man, we still got one book to go, you know, so let's open the box. Let's do this. The Awakening.
Oh, book 3 fire.
Oh, I get used to that.
The guy has hair.
The man who ruined your wife. Okay. That's how he looks like?
He looks young.
Right? I thought he was gonna be an old man. He's like, welcome home. Shit.
Could you leave us, Dad? I mean, I know we had Gran and she loved us, but we were just so lost without you.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Katara. Shit.
I understand why you left. I really do. And I know that you had to go. So why do I still feel this way? I'm so sad and angry and hurt.
I love you more than anything. You and your brother are my entire world. I thought about you every day I was gone. And every night when I went to sleep, I would lie awake missing you so much it would ache.
Shit, man.
Are you into it? I'm not gonna lie.
Shit, man. That was like.
Azula said she was amazed and impressed with your power and ferocity at the moment of truth.
Why would Azula do that? What kind of mind games is she playing, man? Dude, this episode feels like a movie.
I know. It really does.
I don't know what's going on.
You seemed so worried about how Father would treat you because you hadn't captured the Avatar. I figured if I gave you the credit, you'd have nothing to worry about.
But why?
Why? Yeah,
It was
why?
a generous gesture. I wanted to thank you for your help, and I was happy to share the glory.
You're lying.
If you say so.
You have another motive for doing this. I just haven't figured out what it is.
You're smart enough to think of this?
Unless somehow the Avatar was actually alive, all that glory would suddenly turn to shame.
You
and foolishness.
motherfucker.
But you said yourself, that was impossible.
This sly girl. This, oh my god, she is just something else, man. Fuck, she's always like 3 steps ahead. No shit, she should really go back. What? Okay, everybody's showing up this episode.
I should have seen this war coming and prevented it. You inherited my problems and my mistakes. But I believe you are destined to redeem me and save the world.
I don't know. You already saved the world.
You ain't?
She's back too.
Save the world again. But you can't give up.
You ain't? Yo, the music. Oh shit! Well, she does control the water, right? The moon is it? The music's so hyper though. Oh, they caught up!
Hey!
Oh, they get a kiss.
Oh yeah, that looks like that. The dad's there, you know.
Well, no, it's Sokka.
You didn't think you could get out of training just by coming to the Fire Nation, did you?
Ah, tough.
Hey!
Oh, they're all going the separate ways. I mean,
It's
Dumb
your
and
right.
the dad.
That's okay. If someone saw it, it would give away my identity. It's better for now that no one knows I'm alive.
Oh shit!
You watch your feet, man.
I know. Are you not burning, bro? Oh no! I didn't throw it. Whoa.
Bro.
That's oh no! It ended.
That was the sickest
What a
season
sick.
opener in the freaking world.
This was like what? This was one of the greatest season openers ever.
What the fuck?
Oh, that was great. That was wow. And yo, like that episode was
Epic.
that episode was like special. It had literally from start to finish. It had like the pacing was incredible. It had literally everything in it, from like a thriller. The beginning scene itself, where like, is it a dream? It's not a dream. What the fuck's going on? Why is it Fire Nation flags? Why is Katara wearing that thing? Like,
Why is the father there?
why is the father there? Like, all these mysteries, questions, thrillers, emotions we had. We had the thriller about like Ozai and Zuko.
Yeah.
Azula.
And it all
The
answered. It
aftermath.
was all answered within the episode too. That was a beautiful, so well put.
This is like one of the sickest episodes I've seen. Like, just to start a season off, like what a way to hook your audience. Like, wow.
Yo,
Like,
Aang has hair.
Aang has hair. What the hell?
Why? I thought he was just naturally bald. Right? I don't know. There's a razor in his head.
Obviously, it's a shave, man. It's not. I thought he was naturally.
I thought it was I don't know, man. I thought he was naturally bald.
He started balding when he was 7. By the time he was like 12, he's like, oh shit, I don't have hair anymore. But man, yo, this episode was great. Greatest season opener I've seen so far. Like, wow, hands down. You know?
If this is only episode 1, man. I just want.
This is episode 1.
What's gonna happen in the next dozen episodes or so?
Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, wow, they're setting the bar really high just for this, you know. So, man, this episode started off, man. Aang had hair. I'm like, where's this Aang? Where's this guy? And I have to like get a wig for this guy. But man,
Aang marker color is black.
The next episode he shaved. I'm like, fuck. But man, yo, like Aang woke up. Like, I was 100% sure he's having a Fire Nation dream. It's just you know what I'm trying to say is like, it's just like there's no way I thought this was not a dream, but they played us again, you know. It wasn't a dream.
Yo, man, it's not fair what they're doing to our parents. Man. This is insane.
Man, it was insane because apparently, so Sokka explained the whole thing where like they found the dad, they took over Fire Nation ship, so like they could slip through their ranks or their ships and not be caught.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously that did not work out because the ship caught him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bato and the dad, Hakoda, I think his name is. Hakoda. Like, they were as smooth. You know, like, oh, but we were the Eastern ship. I thought it was a pretty risky thing to say because, like, I'm like,
well, what can you say, man? Like,
it's hard. You can't talk yourself out of that situation, you know?
Well,
you gotta be really lucky to talk
I mean, they almost got away with it, and that one guard was like,
wait, he's on vacation or some shit. He took a leave or some crap. And then, man, so like it was already going, the plan went to shit, those guys started attacking. Man, Katara was holding it down.
Katara and Toph as well.
I was just gonna say Toph was really holding it down. Katara, well, both of them equally actually. Like,
I'm surprised how they were sending those ballistic balls of fire, and then like she was able to intercept that because like it's not like
who was able to intercept that?
Toph.
Oh, okay,
It was
okay.
coming through the air. That's usually something that she can't really intercept because it's not going through the ground.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's like,
well, I'm pretty sure she could anticipate like a big ass boulder of coming towards you. You know, I just feel like you develop that sixth sense like enough where like you can sense something as big as that coming towards you. You know, so maybe you could like I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Like obviously she has her training done, man. But it's not even that, bro. Like the way she held it down, the metal bending is so good and so handy, man. Just the metal bending itself. Like, Toph is incredible. Katara was incredible.
Katara was incredible.
She's always incredible, man. The way she was like using like the water to like fucking diverge the ships. Like wow, like, how many power? Like that's incredible power you need.
I think it goes for saying it's not only she mastered waterbender. I think she's like one of the best.
She's one of the best.
I think she might be the best.
It's been said. Like
I think she might be the best.
I think because the way she freezes, the way she uses fog, she uses different elements of you know. So it's kind of crazy. But man, the serpent came through
randomly. Okay,
the serpent
saw everyone. We saw everyone. We literally saw everyone.
We did not see Suki yet.
No, I know about that.
I keep mentioning that till we see her. But like, we saw a lot of people though. We saw like literally. We saw Ozai for fuck's sake. We saw his face. But man, Zuko's back. Zuko's back, man.
And Zuko's in love.
I don't know if he's in love. When did May and Zuko get together? Because like they're together.
It was probably like that night they conquered everything. He was feeling good. He's like, you know what?
I don't think he was feeling good, but then again, you know, Azula's maybe sent May. She's like, May, go make my brother happy or some shit. I don't know. Like,
you know what that means? May's like, oh hell yeah, I'm doing this shit, man.
But anyways, I
the only time I can be useful.
That is wrong. But like, I felt like May is like, I felt like in the flashback they knew each other since kids, so maybe she always had a thing for Zuko, and maybe they always had a thing. So like, this makes sense. They finally have the opportunity.
Speaking of Zuko, that guy looks fresh as hell as a prince, man.
Yo, man, Zuko's look is like fresh as shit. Not gonna lie, bro. Like the guy's got the look down, man. He looks like a prince.
He actually looks like his dad.
He looks like a fresh prince.
A better.
But man, who are those two grannies that were like reciting the whole the victory speech? You know, he's like, we are. Like Azula is coming back, the one and Zuko, the Prince Zuko's return.
I think it was one of those guys that was training Azula, remember?
Like who are they? Are they like the high ranking masters of, or is that like the grandma of Ozai? Like she's really old, man.
There's two of them.
Yeah, there's two of them. Oh shit, yeah, there's two. Yeah. Both grandmas, both sides. No, that doesn't make sense.
Weird.
But like, yeah, I feel like maybe they're just high level like people of the Fire Nation, the wise,
high caliber people.
Yeah, like so, like they're like they're like the whole victory speech. Ba Sing Se took over by Fire Nation.
That's it.
The Dai Li got rid of the wall. It's kind of fucked up how the Dai Li betrayed their own country. Like why would they do that?
I don't know, man. You know what I thought I was gonna see?
Oh,
the first person that crushed on Zuko. Remember when they're in their first tea store? When they're working in that tea place?
I think that was just a random story.
I know, but I'm saying that it was one of those stories. The episode where everyone has their own story. But
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I thought I was gonna see her because the Fire Nation taking over. I thought we'd get a glimpse of everyone that we saw in Ba Sing Se, including her.
Oh,
we didn't see her, you know?
Okay. Yeah, they probably wanted to. Damn, I don't know. But like, anyways, Ba Sing Se it's
gone. That's it.
It's gone. The Fire Nation got it. You know, like this is a victory episode for the Fire Nation, man. And like, man. So I've been saying this forever. I wanted to see Ozai's face. I've seen it. He's young as shit.
Yeah, it does not match his voice.
He is so young. Like,
is he that powerful, man? Like someone that young looking?
Well, he probably is.
Cause
Azula is really fucking powerful, and she's his daughter. You know, just imagine what Ozai is.
Ozai,
assuming he's like a beast. You know, But like, because the thing is, man, Ozai and Iroh are brothers, but Iroh is like looks like he could be Ozai's grandpa. I'm serious, man.
He is the older brother.
I know, obviously, he's the older brother. Like, yeah, it's probably. I'm assuming they have like a 20-year difference or some shit in age. And, no, I'm serious.
I know.
It's funny. No, it's real life. That actually happens.
Hilarious.
Sure. But man, and then he's like, "Welcome back, Zuko." He's like, "I see you redeemed yourself," and he was very calm and like gentle the way he spoke. But like, and I just find it hard to imagine like how much rage he must have been in to like when he went to Zuko and burnt him. You know, he didn't like he looked very calm and collective, but at the same time,
he was nervous. Yo, I'm going back to my dad.
Dude, the dad burned him.
Yeah,
obviously. Like this 3 years, I'll be shaking my boots like if that was the case, you know. But like, I'm just like he's like, "Oh, so you redeemed yourself. You restored your honor. You got you killed the Avatar." And say, "Wait, what?" And then Azula's like, and he's like, and you know what I found funny? He went to Azula, confronted her. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck? You know, why are you giving me the credit?" She's like, "Oh, she just played it off." She's like, "But man, she is one sly girl. Like, she knows. She just knows what to do, man."
I hate the fact that she knows so much.
She's
ahead of the game.
She's 3 steps ahead of everybody else, man. She's like, yeah, no, I just wanted to, like, you saved me, so like, obviously I'm gonna give you the credit. But like, obviously, like, she basically indirectly told him, it's like, "Oh, yeah, like, obviously the Avatar is dead, right? So you should have no worries. But if the Avatar were not dead, then that would look really, really wrong."
You sly.
She's such a bitch. She knows Aang's alive, man, and she knows how to read people.
Yeah,
like,
she's right.
If I ask her a question and like the moment that you process that question, just a little movements in your face and your eyes and the way you know, like, not even that. It's just a little movements. Like she could tell. Like she just knows right away. She's like, yes, he's alive. You know, like, and you know he's alive, and I know who you are. She's a mastermind manipulator, like, and the way she manipulated this fucking situation, you know.
No wonder Ozai respects her so much. It's not that she's strong. She's a statistician. She just knows how to do shit.
She's a strategist, man. She's just a master manipulator, man. She knows how to like manipulate all these parameters around her to make it work for her, you know. And that's how she does shit, man. That's how. She took over fucking Boxing Say. Never done before. She did it. And she's sleeping like a baby.
And not she didn't do it, and it involved a lot of effort. No, she did it with ease.
Ah, man, she is just, wow, man. So, man, okay.
She even got the Dali to betray their own country.
That's incredible. You know? That's actually an incredible feat. Like, damn, man. Like, oh, wow. But man, we had back to Aang.
So the whole world thinks that Aang is dead.
Apparently, Avatar is dead. Yeah. So like, Aang's feeling that guilt because he was like, I was right in Ba Sing Se and I let this shit happen, right?
Yeah.
And I let you guys, everybody getting involved in my shit, and you guys getting hurt. Obviously, you feel like guilt, and it's like, you know what makes me feel the more guilt? It's like I've already been gone for 100 years. And now again, the world thinks I'm gone. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know, like I understand that. Like, it's like, what the fuck's wrong?
He's
with
not
me?
wrong to think about that. I'm not blaming him.
No, I know. It's just crazy to think. Like, wow, like I understand.
He never even reached the seventh chakra, right?
Oh yeah, he still has that.
He hasn't done that.
He's still the master firebending.
We don't even know if he right now he can even go back because he got injured while he was.
Well, right now he's injured as shit, and he kept having those like those I don't know, those shockwaves or like those instant memories or whatever. He's just like he's like boom. He's like he starts thinking about everything that happened. Like he's going through some shit, man. The guy's not bald anymore. That's when you know the guy's depressed. You know, it's just like shit.
He was out for a few weeks.
But like, it's crazy to think like how much Aang is going through, and then Katara's like, it's okay. You don't have to like. Aang's like, no, fuck this. I'm doing this myself.
Katara always says, "Yo, man, it's okay. We can do this together."
Yeah, but Aang's like, no.
Like, you know what, man? Like, enough is enough. You know, like. You always tell me it's okay, but shit was always going down because of me. You know what? Like,
yeah.
You know,
that's
like,
a good point. Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not like I have anything against you guys, but honestly, I have to do this alone.
And
it's such a valid reason too.
And he just based off emotion. He just went off, flew. He was dying in the water, going back, dying. The guy couldn't.
His glider is gone.
Glider's gone. I think that was symbolic at the end, but like he was like literally like man, Ruko and Yue showed up at a good time. Like I like how what Ruko said. He's like, you know what? Like before, like at my time, I knew this was coming, and I should have done something about it. I knew this was coming, you know, because he's a Fire Nation, like he's a firebender, Ruko, right? He's a Fire Nation guy. Like he's like, I should have seen this coming, but like, you know, like it's not fair for me to put my basically all the problems that I caused, it's being transferred to you, and you know, so like, you know, these are my problems. Don't blame yourself. And this is like it's not an easy situation, you know. It's not your typical like avatar to avatar transition, right? It's more like Ruko just died, Aang disappeared, 100-year gap, like, you know, it's not normal. So like obviously like this is not what Aang is doing is not easy at all. So
yeah, like now we actually understand how difficult it is to be an avatar.
And then Yue showed up, and like she said some lovely words, and like, you know, Yue, it's nice to see her. She got the tides to go in Aang's favor.
The moon does control the waves.
Yeah, so like, you know, like she put him to a safe spot. Presumably it was a safe spot. Some volcano erupted. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, man, I just don't understand the feet part. Yo, that shit is burning.
No, he's an avatar. It doesn't matter.
I forgot. Sorry.
But man, and then it was nice to see like Aang fight, like Ruko, Yue. You know, he needed to hear what that
he needed some support.
You know, and then this to get back, that scene with Katara and her father. Wow, that was emotional as shit.
Yo, I don't know if you guys noticed, man, but I was tearing up like a little girl. Like, I was actually
it was so emotional.
Cause like the way she was saying it,
like she let it all out, you know. Like she was holding the shit. At first 2 seasons, I've never got anything like regarding to Katara having some ill feelings towards her dad.
They never give any indication.
Like I didn't get no indication, but like it just goes to show, like she was just holding that shit in the whole time.
Yo, that voice actor did a great job.
Oh man, yeah, she sounded like wow. Like it was. I've never heard it that way. She did an amazing job at like the way she displayed that emotions, conveyed it, and like the way she was like, you know what, you left me too. You know, like Aang left me. Like, you know, the way she just broke down and like she just let it all out. I'm just like. And the father was such a nice guy too. He's like, you know, he hugged her. He's like, told her, you know, I thought about you every day, every night. Exactly. You know, it's not like I was aching in bed thinking about you guys. You know, you guys mean the world to me. I'm like, wow, that's such a beautiful scene. That was a fucking beautiful scene.
It was really sad though, man.
It was man, the show, the emotion it brings out.
God damn. Why the cartoon making us like adults cry?
It's so emotional, like god damn it. Like, it's just wow, man. It's just so incredible, man. No Iroh this episode. I don't know if he's back in Fire Nation, like as a prisoner.
I think he's a prisoner.
I think most likely he should be, like because Azula probably wants to take him to Ozai, the brother, right?
Yeah.
And then that's just I want to see Ozai and Iroh's interaction. That's a conversation between them.
I want to see Iroh see Zuko. That's what I want to see.
Oh man,
I want Iroh to spit in his face.
Oh wow, come on.
I'm sorry, but I know it was like last season.
Iroh would never do that. The one thing about Iroh, he always respects him. You know, like he always looks at it in his perspective. So like,
but that last scene, he just looked at it. I can't.
Yeah, but
you know?
It was a betrayal by Zuko again. You know what? You know one thing that got to me. Zuko, like I'm like, okay, Zuko was like, he was like, oh, Azula, you have an ulterior motive. You have an ulterior motive as to why you told Dad that I killed the Avatar. You know, so like what I'm trying, like obviously we know why she did that, but like, you know, what I'm thinking is, what I'm trying to say is like, if you already suspect her to have ulterior motives, then why would you trust her in the first place? If you're already suspecting her for like doing shit like this, right? Like why did he do this in the first place? You know, like the fact that he agreed to help her out, capture the Avatar, go back, restore his honors per se. But like now, why are you going back to like, you know, like, oh, you have an ulterior motive, you're this or that. Like obviously she is, and he knows that, but he still chose that path. That's something like I'm just like. I'm trying to understand. I'm like,
he didn't change his mind on the spot. You mean?
Man, I'm still going off the last episode where like he bought into what she said.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's like, what I'm trying to say is like you're still suspecting her and shit. You're just suspecting her motives and stuff. So like you still have that doubt within yourself, you know. So it's just like why do you you should have known, like you should have known from the beginning. I don't know. I mean, I'm still sad about like the last episode of him betraying her.
Yeah.
And now he's still having like, it's not like he fully believes her, but he believes her enough to like betray Iroh. And now he's suspecting her. He's like, oh, you have ulterior motives. Like obviously she does, you know. And something like I like, well, why are you calling her out now? You should have called her out like on the spot. But obviously it was like a very. Like, it was a moment. It was a moment. He's like, you gotta make a decision on it. He just chose his heart set about his honor and redeem himself. And you know what's funny? They showed Aang. He's like, I'm gonna redeem myself and get my honor back. And then transition to Zuko. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, dude. You know, like. That drive that Aang had was similar to Zuko's, and like it's just fucking crazy, man.
It's cool, man. I like it all like parallel.
It's just interconnecting everything. It's just like, man, for the first episode, this is fucking great, man.
This is like this could have been like.
This could have been one of the finale.
One of the later, like exactly.
This could have been another finale. This is our first episode. Holy shit, man!
Oh, I can't wait, dude.
Stay tuned for the next segment, guys. Alright, everybody, who's gonna be the MVP of this episode?
And who's gonna be the flop of the episode?
MVP! Wow, this might be a hard one. Okay, we have, probably not Aang.
Not Aang.
We have, Katara, Katara Toph for the holding down against those guys.
That's true, that's actually
that's one thing. We have...
What's up, you know...
Honestly, man, we had a lot of victories for the Fire Nation.
Exactly, man. Maybe a Fire Nation thing. Azula, obviously, for being once again 3 steps ahead of everyone.
3 steps ahead, like the whole like, it's the aftermath of everything. Like I don't know, man. Like honestly, like, he might be Azula.
I don't want to get third time.
3 times in a row.
That's a record, man.
Like, but, you know, okay. If you look at it in Azula's perspective, like the things she accomplished, the way. First of all, she returned home. She got Ba Sing Se, she got the Dai Li to break down the walls and invade that shit officially. Bang, official. The Fire Nation are in Ba Sing Se, not out, in.
She got Zuko laid.
She, you know, that comes with his own territory. But like, and she also, I'm pretty sure she's manipulating, maybe she told May to like go get close to Zuko and stuff, so she has another string to control.
Oh.
You know, and then she also, like, she told Ozai that he killed Aang. Even though she kind of knew it. You know how she's so smart, man. The way she's like, just in case Aang survived, I don't have no proof. I'm not gonna take this credit. I'm gonna give that to Zuko. You know, and she played it so well,
man.
So fucking well. She played that shit, man.
What, dude?
And you know, I feel like Katara, sure, they at the end of the day, it was a serpent. Who another mention, the serpent fucked up that shit. So you know, honorable mention right there, man. And I don't know, man. I feel like again, it's Azula, man.
It's Azula, man. Like
3 times in a row.
Sorry, guys, but like it's just fact.
It's not, I can't apologize for this. It's fact. Like, dude, she did it up again, man. Like she's always ahead, and honestly, this episode, like she was sleeping like a little baby with a smirk on her face, man. With everything going on, Aang in distress, Zuko doubting himself, everybody's crying. Azula goes to bed with ease. And you can't blame her, because like, she did what she had to do. 3 times in a row, man. Maybe the streak will end, I don't know. Azula was the MVP of today's episode.
You made us believe, put clothes on our backs, you sacrificed for us. You the real MVP.
Alright, guys.
Who's gonna be the flop of the episode?
Everybody do the flop!
Okay, flop. Zuko, but not really.
Not really.
We got. Shit, who could be the flop of this episode? I'm not gonna give it to Aang.
Those Fire Nation guys.
Oh shit!
The serpent thing.
Those Fire Nation, and those guys could also be. I guess they're one candidate, one of the more obvious ones. In terms of like our main character candidates, I don't think anybody really flopped. Aang could have.
Aang could have flopped.
Aang's a flop for having hair. Okay, should be the MVP. It could be. Honestly, man, I feel like I don't really see anybody here who really clear cut flop in terms of main characters. Like obviously, like our main protagonists are more in a not a great situation compared to our antagonist Azula, but at the same time, like they're still like going strong. You know, they still have a plan. you know, they're Team Avatar and they always come through. But like in terms of flop, man, I feel like it's gonna be those Fire Nation commander ships. Like they did not play well, and you know they could have done like I felt like it was Toph again who obviously hurt them. You know. They're trying to do it, but like they flopped because you know what?
At the end of the day, flopped.
They flopped. We need somebody to give a flop. We're giving those guys. Fuck it, guys. They're the flop of today's episode. Alright, everybody. Amazing season opener. We can't say that enough. It was just what a way to start a season.
This is the best way to start.
The best way to start season was this. It was like
the last season.
Oh man, this is first episode. I just imagine how great the other episodes are going to be. So man, look forward for that. Get the next few episodes up on Patreon, and you know, stay tuned for episode 2, guys.
And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alistair.
Bye there.
Peace out.
Oh boy, everybody.